Where are we? We're at the beginning of Chapter 9. I know it's been a while since we last played, but this is supposed to be like one of the really great chapters of this game. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Midnights in the Lab. I'm David with Geekenstein, and I'm joined here by my compatriot for the Evil Within, Matt Flab Slapper from Random Assault.
Hello.
And our friend Dylan. Fine, be silent,
Hold
Dylan.
on. Wait, hold on. I got. Okay, I thought we were only like halfway through the game, but there's only 50 chapters.
Yeah. We're almost
thank
two-thirds.
God. Oh my God.
I have no idea what happened last time, though. That's not good.
Does it matter?
I guess not, since this game we found out is a fever dream inside that one guy's head.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, we figured out what the fuck was going on, sort of. Holy fucking shit!
Detective Castellanos.
What was that?
David, I think your graphics card is broken.
Memories.
It's PS4, dude.
PS4 sold graphics cards.
You were moaning in your sleep. Have
It's like a Wicker Man. Not that I've ever seen that movie, but I've seen the end. Which apparently is the only part you need to see anyway.
I've never seen that movie either. I've only seen the scene where Nicolas Cage runs in the bear suit and kicks that lady in the face.
I meant the original movie. I actually forget about the remake, but even though the remake's hysterical.
Nicolas Cage wears a bear suit and kicks that lady in the face.
Sure does. I think that movie's only like the 5 minutes that people put together on YouTube is like all of that movie you need to see. Because I'd be terrified to watch the entire movie. Because it'd probably be terrible. You know a horror movie I just watched though? The Taking of
Deborah Lonigan. Yeah, I've been meaning. Dylan said that was a good possession movie, and I read on your Facebook that you said you hated it, but it's probably really good for those type of movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't take those kind of movies seriously. I end up just laughing or rolling my eyes through the whole movie. But yeah, it's actually well filmed. I mean, it's documentary style, but it's not shaky cam until like the very end. So I was like, I appreciated that kind of stuff because it's not like I love Spinal Tap, and that's a documentary movie, you know, mockumentary.
Have you seen The Troll Hunter?
You don't look well.
No, I didn't. I thought that was like one of those. I thought it was one of those like bootleg movies. So okay.
No, Troll Hunter's amazing. It's kind of a horror movie and kind of not. It's fucking like it's not really scary.
Oh, that's okay.
But no, it's amazing. Dylan, I had heard it was really good, and then Dylan said I should watch it, so I watched it.
Well, hell. I don't know what the next thing is. Well, I guess besides that. Oh, I wanted to watch The Host. I keep hearing good things about that.
Dylan The Host is fucking great.
Okay.
The Host is seriously one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, because I mean, I just hear so many people. I think even what's it?
You look as if you'd seen
I was listening to Jericho's podcast, and I think Slash from Guns N' Roses said that movie was great.
Wait, Chris Jericho?
Yeah, the wrestler.
Okay. I thought that's who you were talking about, but I couldn't know for sure.
It's a really weak jump scare, by the way.
Yeah, no, I was not. I was going to say something, and then I decided I didn't want to bother, because
I thought that
jump scare.
I thought that looked cool, though. Like, the picture with the cockroaches coming out of a face is a cool idea.
Yeah, but then there's, like, it was expected when it started zooming in. I'm like, there's going to be a jump scare.
Yeah.
I don't have any keys.
No, but, like, despite myself, I actually would recommend The Taking of Deborah Wilson, whatever.
I watched that.
Yeah, that's what Dylan said, too. So it's on my Netflix queue. I'll watch it eventually.
I thought it was gonna go like weird and be like a zombie thing, but then it just turned out to be an okay possession thing. It's not bad. I just thought it was gonna be. It's not an interesting take on the genre, but it's an alright one. It's not like Pontypool, which is a real
Pontypool is so good.
It's great.
The only movie like that I ever liked was The Omen. And I mean, like, the original Omen. And I'm not even really sure if you can call that a possession movie, because it's, you know, the son of Satan.
Pontypool's the best zombie movie I've ever seen.
It's really good. It is, like Shivers in that it's a very interesting take on what zombies are.
Mm.
It also ties into I really think at some point I should just make a podcast in the style of like audio logs you find in horror games.
That would be interesting.
Just like, hey, every week here's a story that someone like recorded. You know, here's fucking space shit.
I had an idea like that a while ago, but it was going to be, it was like a blog, and I was going to pretend like it was the blog of a guy at the end of the world. Like, the idea, like, that doesn't make sense, but I mean, like, it would be like posts like that, like if you found a guy's diary or something. I never went anywhere with it.
That reminds me of, fuck, what's it called? Hold on. It was some game that was proposed on V, like some dude wanted to make it, and I forget what it was called. But it sounded really cool.
I can't remember if we've recorded any Midnights in the Lab since the last spate of horror movies I watched.
I haven't done a midnight with you in probably, like, it feels like a month.
I think since we did
The Binding of Isaac.
which we're gonna redo because holy shit was I just off my game that day.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
But no, what was I gonna say? Because I know Dylan and I did a couple Alien ones, but I think that was it. He recommended I see Resolution, which was incredible. It's on Netflix. It's what was the one that it was a lot alike? Fuck. Oh, did you watch? I recommended it to you. Coherence.
I've never seen either.
Coherence is really good, but that's not on Netflix. But that's the one about the comet that passes over and like a bunch of weird shit happens. And it's the one that stars Xander from Buffy. I remember talking to you about this.
Oh.
Yeah, that movie. It was like that.
I found it.
It wasn't super scary, but it was like really fucking cerebral and interesting and a mind fuck. So yeah, Coherence and Resolution, both brilliant. But no, I finally saw over the weekend. I saw the Babadook because it came out here.
Oh.
I've seen that.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and I probably showed you the trailer with the storybook.
I don't. Yeah, probably.
You need to fucking see the Babadook. It's the best horror movie. It's one of my favorites now. It was brilliant. Just the casting was amazing. The performances were brilliant. It was really fucking scary. Which, I mean, if you're watching this at all, you know that we love horror movies. The people that are on here, and we watch a ton of them and all that. But like, a lot of things aren't scary anymore to me.
Yeah,
I've seen so many. It was still scary, and the monster was really well designed, and they did the thing that I always love when horror movies do that they never do anymore, which was you do see bits of it, but like there are certain aspects of the creature that you just never see. It's never shown to the viewer. Because, I mean, honestly, a lot of the times the monster's design will never beat your imagination, and it ends up stupid.
Yeah.
So like you see enough of it to be like it's creepy looking, it's menacing, and then it you don't see the other part, like the really fucking fucked up part, and it's only more effective just because you watch people's reactions to it, and it's like I said, the acting's brilliant. Just hands down, fucking incredible horror movie.
What? You said you found that V story?
Yeah, it's games V dreams about, and it's just a list on a wiki of games that V has described several times before. But the one that really stands out is called Airlock. And it is the idea is that for whatever reason, air had just stopped existing. Like it just went away, or it started to like dissolve, or became poisonous, or whatever. And your dude is one of the last survivors, and he has a bunker where he has like air reserves that he's living off of, and he has to go out and try to find more. But there's no air, so there's no like decaying or bacteria, so there's still like all the bodies are still there, and it'd just be you going out into the world exploring, and like you would have a dude you could talk to on like an IRC that's still up. And then one day he just disappears, and then the story is, do you go out and try to find out what happened to him, or do you just go about your routine and wait for him to come back? That just sounded really cool, just like the name of it, like Airlock is... It's one of those words, I think a lot about names of stuff, and like, there are names that you can give something where you want it to be simple, so it's catchy, but like there's some people who will name their stuff something and then like
it's too vague.
It'll never be found.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's just for reference, like singularity. Like you Google I guess Pontypool. I think if I actually Google
I didn't know what the hell that was. Oh, this is
no,
like
I put a
This is the Resident Evil.
Yeah, I put it
Yep.
Yeah, you put in Pontypool and Google, the movie comes up.
Oh, well, okay. I see what you mean. You mean something that it's not a unique word. It's like non-unique words that they put together, and it just doesn't make sense.
Or like it's
Well,
something
like-
so generic, like the ward or the possession, or
Yeah.
I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
like that, like or like singularity. Like you can't ever find the game Singularity because it's just you just Google it, you're just gonna get real Singularity.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Or like the Host. Like you can't look up the Host anymore because there's the other Host movie that's awful.
Oh, I hate when a worse movie takes the name of a better movie, like Total Recall or RoboCop.
those are remakes. Fuck you.
Yeah, but they're still worse
Also,
movies.
the RoboCop remake was actually decent.
I would disagree.
It's okay. It was. I enjoyed it. It's nowhere near as good as the first one,
That I agree with.
but it was also trying to do different things from the first one.
That's true. I had a complaint similar to another person where it probably would have been a decent movie if it didn't feel like it was written by like 6 different people and like rewritten by 6 more. But whatever. I'm trying to think of a horror movie that I've seen that I actually liked recently, but I really can't think of anything. Oh,
You just gotta take my recommendations, man.
I do. I at least add them if they're on Netflix.
Oh, I've actually watched a ton of stuff that I forgot about. I watched The Stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's on my list. How was that?
It was actually really good.
yeah.
I thought
Fuck.
it was gonna be dumb, but it's like super interesting because the idea is that stuff has come like bubbling up from the earth. And these guys find it and like, hey, this stuff tastes really good. We could sell it as like ice cream. And they call it The Stuff. And then it turns out that it kind of mutates people, or it takes them over.
Well, don't ruin too much. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, the real
that's
the real draw of the movie
I mean,
is I think the humor and the special effects are cool.
yeah, it's a man. That dude just touched you and you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really interesting movie. And then at the behest of my friend, I watched Big Ass Spider,
Oh,
which I thought was like gonna be awful and trying too hard. It's all right.
oh.
It's actually like genuinely funny throughout, and it's like there were a handful of creepy moments.
Instead of trying to be
8-legged freaks.
Sharknado, it's just like, why don't we just make a comedy? Hey,
Kind of, yeah. Like,
enjoy Eight-Legged Freaks in its own terrible way.
No, I'm just saying. I watched it, but I don't remember anything from it, so I don't even know if I liked it or not.
It and Evolution both came out around each other and reminded me a lot
love
of each other.
Evolution. I watched Evolution a bunch as a kid.
Me too.
That was
Yeah, that was a movie I wanted to see and I never got a chance. Because it came out around the same time as Men in Black, too. I mean, like, after Men in Black.
This feels like a switch. Why isn't it
probably
switching?
like the most insidious product placement in any movie ever.
Oh, yeah?
Because the entire conflict is solved by shampoo.
Oh yeah, it's Head and Shoulders.
And it's like the entire, like, for whatever reason, the alien is like allergic to it,
Right.
so they just like pump it into it and it kills it.
It's the
and
no,
there's
it's
just
because they're
characters.
it's the whole like because we're carbon-based life forms and arsenic is poisonous to us. It's a different like I can't remember what the base is, but it's a different base life form. So it's allergic to the element selenium, which is in Head and Shoulders. I think it's like the active ingredient or something.
That's pretty funny.
Shove computers into it too, though. It just seems like it's just fucking Head and Shoulders. There's like characters who are like, yeah, man, I love Head and Shoulders. Just be, you know, danger free.
Huh.
I mean, they're like the dumb characters who say it, but still,
It's the dumb guy from My Name Is Earl.
it is.
Even Suplee or whatever his name is.
It's
Evan.
also in the Butterfly Effect.
I heard that movie was really good and really bad at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking dumb. It's
I heard it's
dumb.
really interesting, but it's really dumb. But I heard the
I mean-
original ending is I know about the original ending, which is way better.
Eh.
Oh yeah, like he becomes himself and aborts himself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of neat. But like, it's one of those things of like, it's a time travel story that like kind of breaks its own rules.
Yeah, the movie, the idea doesn't make any sense, but I like the movie.
Well, I mean, that's fine. Your premise doesn't ever have to make sense. It's just from that point onwards, you have to have internal logic to it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to assume this is the world you're going into. Don't argue about it too much. It's just after that is when you can start picking it apart.
Mm.
Unless it's like, you know, making a raptor attack squad or something dumb like that.
Dude, I am not upset at that like you are. I think it's awesome.
Stupid. Like,
I think the movie looks bad, and that was. But I said at least that part looks kind of funny.
I have been dying ever since that faked Jurassic Park 4 script was leaked, the one with the raptors with jetpacks and machine guns.
Ooh.
I want that movie. I want it to be like dumb and
that's
like
fine. You can do
they're
that.
not gonna recapture the brilliance of the first Jurassic Park movie. So
But,
really,
like-
the only thing you could do to continue it on and make it good is to make it dumb as fuck.
Well, maybe you shouldn't continue it on.
Right, but they're
Maybe-
going to. So make it a dumb, awesome comedy. I'm down with that.
If you called this movie Carnosaur, I would have no problems.
Huh.
Just
That
call
was
it
the bad guy in the third.
Carnosaur World. And this is the destiny that Carnosaur has been going to all along. But the Raptors are like the embodiment of chaos. They are like the
You're
T-Rex.
putting way too much symbolism into them.
No, I'm not. Like that's what they are. That's what the most brutal, the most conniving, the most intelligent, the most deadly things in Jurassic Park. The T-Rex is supposed to be like here is all of nature, or here's the strength of nature, and then the Raptors are like, here is the insidious nature. And it's like, what a more like destructive, damning thing to do to the original work than to literally tame them. When the entire point of Jurassic Park is that you cannot tame nature.
I don't know if they're taming them. I think the Raptors are smart enough now that they know that whatever the hell the other thing is a bigger threat to them, so they're working.
That's so fucking stupid.
That's what I
I'm not-
said.
I'm not saying it's a good idea, but I'm just saying I think they're teaming up with Last Guardian, whatever hell.
Star-Lord.
Use your green gel.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to use my brain gel, or as it's properly called, upgrade fluid.
Mm.
It's way fucking stupider. It would be way less dumb if it was actually just called brain gel.
Upgrade fluid. It is called brain gel. That's what they said. That's the first time they've actually identified that as something you can like interact with or whatever.
This is, you know, there's another real bad game that does this, of like, here's a primary part of the gameplay that we're not going to name or talk about until the end of it, and that's Mind Jack.
Oh yeah.
Like, Mind... It's a third-person shooter where you can, like, randomly take over the bodies of, like...
Square Enix shooter or whatever from, like, 6 years ago?
I think it is.
Like, it was, like, a year or two after the 360 launched, I think, is when it came out.
Yeah, it was, like... And you could just, like... hack... Like, you could literally, like, just take over people's bodies, and they would just, like, have guns for no reason. And it's like, so you're doing it for the whole game, and then like at the end of the game, a character's like, have you ever heard of mind hacking? And then explains what it is, and then gives the character the ability to mind hack, even though they've been doing it the entire game.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I didn't hear about that aspect. Jesus Christ.
Mind hack is wonderful, because at least it kind of knows what it is, rather than what the evil within is, which is just dumb.
I think this game knows what it is.
I think this game is just dumb. In a bad way. Yeah, why don't you play that classical song a little more? You haven't derived any, like, ironic tension out of it at all.
You're just so bitter.
It's such a dumb game. I'm bitter about a lot of things, but I feel like when I'm happy about them, it makes up for it. I'm a person of extremes. Like the Game Awards!
I don't want to talk about the Game Awards, god damn it.
I want to talk about the Game Awards all day.
The what?
The new VGAs. They're not the Video Game Awards, though, they're just the Game Awards.
Is it the same person? Like the same?
Yeah, it's still Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley is, but the thing is, Spike isn't doing it anymore. Keighley is doing it out of pocket, apparently.
Oh.
It's gonna be so bad.
Well, like
David,
it's never
we still
been
have
good.
It hasn't, but it's been wonderfully awful. And I feel like the more legitimate they try to make it, the more wonderfully awful it becomes. It's like...
I like that.
It's like a mini E3 of like, hey, here's all this cool video game stuff, and here's all these people being idiots around it. It's like, you know, in Pacific Rim, how like the kaiju have two brains?
Yeah.
Like there's the one big brain that does all the real hard thinking, and that's E3, and then there's the smaller brain. And that smaller brain isn't as good, and it's inside of the monster's ass, and it's probably not very functional. And then, like, Makamori is going in there and, like, oh no, it's pregnant, we have to stop it. And it's like, oh no, someone save me. And then I'm like, I'll save you, Makamori. And then, you know, that monster's not very tough, because I'm the best. And then I stop
What are you talking about?
And then Wako's like, you're the best, I love you. And then it's like, I love you
Just
too.
babbling incoherently.
That's what the Game Awards are like.
Yeah, I watched the first one and then I never watched them again. Because I think Madden won every award that first year or something.
The first year, Madden won Game of the Year, and like NBA or like Tony Hawk won Sports Game of the Year.
Yeah, so I never bothered after that.
They every year they try to be a little more legitimate, and every year
they're always terrible.
Yeah, I heard like
that's why
not Shadow of the Colossus. I think Journey won an award at one point, and I was like, who cares?
Hey,
like
great.
Yeah, around 2010 they started to get like real artsy with it, because that was like the year that like The Walking Dead won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
I mean, who cares? As Journey is great, but I don't give a fuck if they think it's great too.
No, but then they showed the Phantom Pain's first trailer, and that was really cool. So stuff happens at it, so it's worth watching.
Well, it's also worth waiting 5 minutes for it to be online and then watching it there.
Yeah, but it's so much funner to watch, like, fucking what's his name? Nathan Hale?
Oh,
Joel McHale.
Oh.
Watch Joel McHale like sarcastically break character and stuff.
Is that the guy from
Because he hosted the last one, and he was trying, like, you can tell Joel McHale is not who he portrays himself on TV. He's actually like a very like fun guy.
Mm.
And like at one point, I think like Randy Pitchford was like, "You don't fucking kid. You never played Borderlands." He's like, "No, I did." And he's like, and then like after the break, Jeff G was like, "No, but you played Borderlands. You liked it a lot." Like, I did. I was like, I liked going to Firestone and I liked fighting and it was really fun. And he was like really upset because Randy Pitchford called him a shithead and he really liked his game. And it's like stuff like that. Like, you know, you can't script that.
Is Joel McHale the guy who does the Nerdist?
No, he's Jeff from Community.
Not helping.
He's the host of The Soup.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know what you're supposed to do either, but this just
Also,
kind of...
well,
It's pretty gross, though, so that's cool.
I mean, you know what the M33 pain region is, right? Just put it
Fuck
there.
no! I don't know shit about the brain.
Man, David, we still have to do our podcast predictions for the game.
You keep saying that.
We have to.
Predictions for what?
Just
The Game
predictions for the
Awards.
Game Awards.
Oh.
Like who's gonna win what. And then I can do my own Game Awards.
What, like the fucking Emmys?
Where I give Best Remake to Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Oh.
Because it's funny.
Oh, there's that song again.
That's because that's the song for the save room.
I know.
I feel like that song appears like there's such some levels where it feels like the entire level is that song.
I'm having so much fun right now.
Also, I think it like alleviates the tension to know you're almost at a save room.
You're not having fun, David?
I am now. I found where I'm supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how someone couldn't have fun playing The Evil Within. It's such a wonderful game. Nominated for... Hold on.
Game of the year?
I'm sure, like, horror game of the
Fuck
year.
no. It's not
It
gonna
doesn't
be...
deserve it, but I'm sure it's nominated for horror game of the year.
I don't think they have a Horror Game of the Year award.
That's stupid.
No, they don't. I don't want to... I'll look...
We should
I don't
make
wanna...
our own horror game awards, and there'll be hookers and blow.
I don't want to spoil what the nominees are because I want to get your like honest reaction as I read them to you on our predictions podcast. So I'm just gonna scroll through them and see if I can find The Evil Within anywhere, but I don't think I can because no one fucking cares. I will say one of my joke categories in my joke Game of the Year awards is a real category here.
Which is
Best Remaster.
Fuck. The entire library on the PS4.
Kind of. It's like, yeah, I mean, I don't, whatever. It's like Grand Theft Auto, Pokemon, The Last of Us, Master Chief, Tomb Raider.
Master Chief better not fucking win shit, man. It's been broken since it came out.
It might win one of my game awards for most entertaining.
That's different.
It's broken? Because I've been hearing this is how insane fucking Master Chief is. There's commercials for it on the radio.
Yeah, no,
radio.
The multiplayer hasn't worked since it came out.
Wow.
Yeah, I was listening to the Bombcast because I decided to start listening to the Bombcast again. And they were still talking about how it was still broken. See, the only problem about doing this predictions podcast is like some of like the fan choice stuff is all like through their Facebook, and I don't know how to vote to see all their nominees. I will say,
fuck you!
I was gonna say I thought PewDiePie was winning for Best Gamer award, but he's not.
What? In your award?
No, in the Game Awards award. There's an award for Best Gamer.
I know who you'd give that to.
Darkside Phil.
Yep.
God, I wish I could.
Is that the guy who doesn't know how to play video games?
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay.
The
Why is
current winner.
PewDiePie gonna be in an episode of South Park?
He is.
Apparently, I was just tagged in a commercial, and I guess he's gonna be in it.
I don't know, because South Park tackles current events.
Why is PewDiePie the worst person ever?
He's not. You just are. You're an old man on the internet.
Yeah,
That's not even an insult. That's just the truth.
It's true. I know like 12-year-olds like him, but then why would South Park have him on? Oh, because of the kids. Because kids watch the show.
No, because the show is about kids.
I know. I realize. That's what I meant.
They're not gonna like have him like raped by wolves.
They might.
He's actually going to be on there.
I don't know.
Someone
he did his voice thing.
Not only does South Park is the type of show that would totally have him raped by wolves, it would totally have him raped by wolves even though he's on there and ask him to be a part of that.
Or not tell him.
Well, they'd have to tell him.
Would they?
Yeah, because he's on. Like, if he's recording lines, he's gonna know what happened to him.
Is he? No, he is Swedish, so he could have he has a very poor grasp of the English language.
He's Swedish?
I was going to say he could, but I feel like I'm confident in the fact that he is not good at English.
I guess that explains why he's such a monster.
Yeah, no one in his society is telling him not to.
What's wrong with the Swedes?
What isn't wrong with the Swedes? They need to pick a fucking side.
You're thinking of Switzerland.
World War II.
Oh.
Switzerland is neutral.
You're right, I'm thinking
No,
of
the Swedish.
I'm sorry.
The Swedish are just overly PC idiots.
Yeah. No. Don't be a dick.
No, they are. Like, they put Bechdel test ratings on their movie posters.
They put what? Wait, what?
The Bechdel test, do you not know what that is?
Oh, God!
Yeah, the Bechdel test it was actually a test, the idea behind it was done by Gail Simone, the comic book writer. And her idea was like, and it was like, it wasn't like a harsh criticism, it was just like, hey, go look at movies or comics and try to, tell me how far you get in before, two women have a conversation that's not about the main character.
Who would probably be a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not. She made a good point, and then assholes took it and took it to its extreme.
Right, but then there's works of fiction like Reservoir Dogs, which the characters are not meant to be beloved. They are supposed to be bad people.
They're monsters.
Work there. And then there's also a prolonged sequence at the start of the movie where they are talking about how hard it is for young women to get into the workforce.
Because Quentin Tarantino is a feminist.
Right. I mean,
and he's obsessed with feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's a feminist. I think he just loves women's feet.
Can we make that? Can we make that a subgenre of feminism? Just that we're feminists, but because show us your feet.
Sure.
I don't know what it'd be called.
I mean, it sounds vague. It sounds. Sorry.
Isn't that what you first think of? If a guy says he's a feminist, don't you initially think of him as just doing it to try and get in people's pants?
Man, most times it depends. I don't initially think that. It depends on what their next sentence is or the next conversation I have with them. If someone says they're a feminist, I do believe them. I'm not that far gone.
I also watched a video today of RuPaul getting upset
RuPaul's
at
awesome.
yeah, like she was barreling down like the Tumblr feminists specifically of like people who
They're awful. The internet ruins everything.
But no, like that specific subset of feminism makes it difficult to talk about feminism at all because there's nothing wrong with feminism. If you say, hey, sometimes it's inherently harder for women, that's not cool. Most people will probably tell you, you know, sometimes it is. Let's see if we can fix it. But the Tumblr feminists don't want to fix it. They just want you to know how bad you are for being a part of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm male. I'm sorry
Also,
I'm white.
For the record, the number one voted for trending gamer on the Game Awards is Total Biscuit.
Oh, all right.
I don't follow him, but I hear he's neat.
Yeah.
He has been a huge component of Gamergate. Like, he has blown the lid off of a lot of controversies in the industry, which is why he has gained such a huge following as of late.
Yeah, so Jim Sterling can't be far behind him then.
I mean, people fucking hate Jim Sterling, though.
I like Jim Sterling a lot. I'm sure Matt likes Jim Sterling because he's an asshole.
No, I don't really like him.
Oh.
I don't hate him, and I agree with him a lot of times, but I think he's a fag.
I mean, I think he literally is, but you mean that in, like, the derogatory sense as well.
No, I don't. I mean, he said he's bisexual, and I'm fine with that. I just think he's a jerk. Like, I mean, I don't mean his character. I mean, like, when he...
I don't know what the combination is.
What he kind of does is... I never see him really play any good games. He just, like... He finds these terrible games on Steam, rails on them, and then makes a career out of that, I guess, now.
He used to be a real journalist. He worked at the Destructoid for a long time.
Well, I like his show.
Yeah.
Inquisition.
I always agree with him. I'm not saying I don't agree with him.
I don't know. I've never followed any of his squirty play things.
Yeah, it's
I've seen him play regular games too, but yeah, he plays a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I think he does it more so to expose, like.
Yeah, but like at a certain point, I think he proved this point.
Yeah, no, I
There's a lot of
understand.
shit out there, and I know this now. A year ago, I found that. I figured it out, you know. So it just gets depressing to watch his stuff. That's all. I don't think he's wrong. I just find it very depressing. And I'd rather sit in a Let's Play and watch you play this crappy game than watch another guy tell me how bad the video game industry is when I can see it for myself.
That's true. I get that.
Number 2 on the Trending Gamer Award is Jeff Gerstmann.
See, I know that name, but I can never picture him.
Giant Bomb. And he's the one that the Kane and Lynch thing that happened.
That's incredible.
That was Gerstmann Gate, because we can't have a controversy anymore without adding gate to it.
Yeah. Well, it's because of Watergate.
Oh, I know it's because of Watergate, but it doesn't change the fact that it's fucking stupid to name everything that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, Jeff Gerstmann is, I guess, in some ways you could consider like the catalyst of Gamergate isn't because of him, but the whole game journalism is fucked certainly is.
Oh yeah, that's when I started looking at them sideways. That's for sure.
And then I don't know who these other people are, because like number 4, 3 is PewDiePie. Number 4 is Evan Vanus Fong.
I never
number
heard.
5 is Stampy Longhead.
I don't follow YouTube.
I don't
know who they are.
Me neither.
And then there's Esports Player of the Year.
I don't follow esports. But you just like a more.
Number 1. Hold on, I want to start from 5. Number 5 is James Firebat Costacek. Who I guess is a World of Warcraft fan? No, he's Hearthstone. Okay. Number 4 is Zoo Linson, who is a Dota 2 player. Number 3 is Martin Reckles Larson.
Reckles?
Who's a League of Legends player. Number 2 is Christopher Get Wrecked Allison.
Where are you gonna start me, game? Where are you gonna start me?
And number 1 is Matt Naughty Shot Hag.
Oh, you're supposed to. Obviously, you're supposed to shoot that red light.
Yeah, the rope. No, not the rope.
They
Fucking
zoomed
idiot.
in on that red light after you
Oh.
died. I think you're supposed to shoot that instead.
Great.
Where'd they start you?
I assumed the rope, but
No,
to not
I
even-
wouldn't have known either, because I didn't even see the red light until after you died.
You know
but
what
to
game
not
did
even
this exact
fucking
thing way better?
checkpoint me.
Dead Space. Except in Dead Space, it was like a giant meat hand.
Well,
Yeah.
Dead Space kind of stole Resident Evil's thunder, because it started doing that. I don't want to say better. 'Cause
It
I
is
didn't-
better.
Well, I never played them, so I wouldn't know. But people seem to like them.
1 and 2, like 2, like
Oh, I
1,
died again.
you could argue is like the same quality of 4,
Yeah.
or maybe a little lower. I wouldn't, because I hate 4.
Mm.
2 is definitely better. 3, like, is kind. I haven't played it, but from the sounds of it, like half of 3 is great and half of 3 is bad.
Mm.
I'm getting really upset.
Wow, they started you that far back?
Yeah.
Dude, fuck this game for real now. That's bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
at least it used to be that they started you at a good checkpoint. Like, in the game, it started you, like, it was always okay about the checkpoints. Why did it change this time?
Because
Because it's
we're
a
in a
horror
because we're in a house and I didn't go back to the save room after exploring every fucking room.
Oh.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. I really like this. Too. I liked being in the mansion too.
Hmm.
I didn't like being chased by a one-hit kill enemy, but
I like how the Game Awards website at the bottom just says that it's not a part of Spike at all.
Oh, I played Dead Space Extraction. That was fun. It's like like top 10 game on the Wii.
And that it's on the Wii.
Yeah. But I feel like if it I think it was re-released later, but
on
Yeah, it came,
PlayStation Move.
yeah. But it was good. It was actually really good.
That's what I heard. I played the shitty hacking one.
I almost bought that because you get like a really cool suit in the game for it.
I think I got it for free or like with something. I can't remember. No, I think I got it because my friend bought the Dead Space 2 Collector's Edition, which came with it, and he didn't fucking give a shit about it, which was probably the smart choice. I mean, it was okay,
What do we
but
have here?
I really like the Dead Space story. At least until 3. 3 is really bad.
Well, I mean, again, Jim Sterling. The only reason why I knew anything about that game, and it was because of the microtransaction shit.
Oh yeah.
That was only in 3, and apparently, like, it was completely superfluous. Like,
Yeah.
You were, like, full up on resources in that game.
Oh, alright. It's just kind of strange that they would do it at all, but whatever.
I mean, that was
Who's
just
going back
raised
to
at
the
that
same
height
ladder?
of stupidity.
Constantly now.
What'd you say, Dave?
Guess who's going back to the save point? Fucking constantly now.
You?
Yep.
I wish I could see, like, the other nominees for, Trending Gamer, just to see who they have.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute. I'll be back in like 5.
Okay. Hey Dylan, I watched a terrible horror movie. I didn't even I watched a horror movie so bad I didn't finish it. Like I almost
Well,
always finish everything. It was called Come Back to Me.
Oh, I watched that.
Just came out on that. Did you finish it?
I think I did. I got to the point where
Let's go.
I at least got to like near the end.
It was so bad.
Are these Infinity Wars? No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I usually don't like. One of the things people always rail on horror movies for is like, you know, the characters act so fucking stupid and like why would you go down there? Like all that bullshit.
Right.
But no, and Come Back to Me, it was like the characters were they weren't like just dumb. They were incredibly poorly written for the plot they had.
I was like half paying attention to it.
Oh yeah,
That
it
was,
was good. You chose well because it was terrible.
I did the thing where like I think I was playing Sleeping Dogs. I don't remember.
No, I do that a lot too, but
Now that I finished Sleeping Dogs, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life.
Play something else.
I guess I should probably play Dead Island because I bought it. I have enough points on my GameStop card that I can get a $25 gift card.
Am I supposed to like fix the painting or something?
And I have like $5 on my game card thing.
Power to the powered up rewards card.
I mean, I should. My power up rewards card is broken, so they just like put it into my account directly. And they gave me like a second card to use. And I'm like, if I got that, but I can't because like for whatever reason my account's not working anymore.
It's because
Like,
they don't
still,
like you.
It still exists, but how the fuck am I supposed to vote for trending gamer on this stupid Facebook page? I hate Facebook.
We're doing this thing in the hallway right fucking now because I don't want to have to do it again.
Yeah, you do that.
Shit.
I can sympathize with not wanting to play the Evil Within.
Got it!
And I was looking at stuff to buy, like, man, should I buy stuff? And like, because Assassin's Creed's collection, whatever, is $30, and I was like, if I can do it from here, maybe they'll waiver the shipping fee because I'm a rewards whatever. They probably won't, but I couldn't get it to work, so it's like, well, damn it. But now I can't get my dumb coupon.
You've been expected.
So, you know.
Hear that? I've been expected.
Oh, I thought that I was just thinking of a PT and like You've Been Chosen.
You have been chosen.
That's a really cool line from that game. I thought that was neat.
Don't touch that dial now.
Yeah, I loved all of that. Like that's the type of stuff I would make in my podcast.
There's just one problem with your podcast.
What?
You need other voices. You couldn't do it all yourself.
How do you know?
Cause just you would want other voices in a horror narrative at a certain point. Like if you're gonna, especially for something that goes on for that long.
I mean, if it
Unless
gets
you-
like popular, I could just have other people like read their own stuff.
Unless you wrapped it in a conceit like well, I mean even fuck, what's it called? Welcome to Night Vale has different voices on. You don't listen to Welcome to Night Vale, do you?
No, I listened to it for a long time.
It's
And
so
then
good.
I like stopped at some point.
Because you hate good things.
No, I just fell out of it. Like I fall out of everything. I should go back to it at some point, but I probably won't because the people who listen to Welcome to Night Vale are awful.
Are they?
Yeah, they're the dumb
Yeah,
Tumblr people.
But
It's the type of
so
show.
are the, but you fucking love a Homestuck, and
I
the
do.
people that follow that are the worst people in the goddamn world.
They're both. You can tell how bad a community is when people get mad at each other for coloring the characters a certain color.
Oh, does that happen for Homestuck?
Yeah, because all the characters are like pale white, but like at one point the author was like, when I draw myself, the color I use is yellow. The coloring these characters
Simpsons
white.
colored.
Yeah, like these characters are white just because that's a stylistic choice. You can make them whatever you want, but people get bitter with each other when they don't make them like black or whatever. Or other races. It doesn't have to be the blacks.
Why do you hate the blacks?
I don't hate the blacks.
Why do you hate the blacks?
I don't know. I have an email in my spam folder from someone called Adriana, who's referencing which.
Is it a horny single that's in the area and wants to look
It
you up?
sounds like it. It's like a fucking 8-page thing that I'm not gonna bother reading.
I get a lot of the horny single ones.
Yeah. I'm sure.
That's what happens when you have an email for years. Damn it, give me something in these stupid fucking drawers. Whatever. Let's go in the fireplace.
Again.
Oh, I got it to work now.
Oh god, that is not.
Subject number 12. Test 71B. Electrode placement A2. Stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation.
They're gonna show Metal Gear Solid's new online thing at the Game Awards.
Great.
Metal Gear Online for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Subject feels as I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the psychological weight I myself bear daily.
Is that supposed to be Sebastian doing the procedure? That's what it kind of sounds like him.
Who cares?
And he was just talking about the psychological weight he suffers daily. Because I don't remember what happened to his wife, but his daughter died in a fire. I gleaned that little nugget of truth from a journal entry. That zombie was wearing a mask. Interesting.
Whoa, you didn't tell me we were playing Dead Rising.
Dead Rising?
I like Dead Rising. I figured if you were going to talk about anything, you'd talk about Dead Island since you bought that.
I don't want to talk about Dead Island.
Maximum frequency
I mean, it's
stimulation
fine.
of local regions has proven less than effective.
But it's, you know,
God, no!
Subjects
I'm also
but they die much too quickly.
a singularity.
Tailored settings,
Which you've already brought up.
better results.
Right, but that's an amazing game with like really tight controls, and Dead Island is not.
Fear,
Are you playing Dead Island with the
envy.
the
Three of these are
auto aim or the thumb with the thumbstick?
I heard thumbstick was best.
Yeah.
But I did it for a little bit, and I was like, man, this is kind of weird. So I went back to auto aim.
Oh! Got blew up.
I don't think I learned anything from that. I'm gonna go save. I still didn't find any note to tell me what the fucking save combination was.
Whatever is the matter?
Why are so many people watching us play this game?
Oh, wow.
Because they're gluttons for punishment.
I couldn't get the chat to work. It's still loading. I'm not sure if it's because of all the flash shit that I have on, but...
Probably.
Are they saying anything?
No. Just
Alright.
I put the only thing you said in the chat is I put the link to our dialogue in here.
Yeah, 'cause I wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm going to go look for that hose.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Oh. Do you want me to just look up what the safe combination is?
Oh, yeah, you can do that. The hose, it must be on this. That hose must be on the second floor.
Man, I bet
People
that
within
goes up on the-
chapter 9 safe combination.
Oh,
We
I'm
are in
already
chapter
here.
9, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's super spooky, and it's one of those ones that changes every time you play.
Okay. I'll let you know when you get there.
I'm at the safe.
Oh, okay. So it's bottom, turn it to the left to 2.
I'm turning it to the right. Doesn't matter. So what's the top number?
It's he's still going through it. 10. No. 11?
Ah, what the fuck?
Did you do it?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, because I saw what happened. It kind of surprised me too, even though I was watching it in a video.
Oh, and it's another one of these stupid headrooms. I still haven't found a way to figure out which part of the brain I'm supposed to stab yet.
Oh, you want to look that up?
No.
Oh.
Oh God. Ah.
Number 14, test 88C.
Oh, so all these are the safes of those guys?
Electrode placement C4.
That's pretty cool.
Stimulation of the singular cortex. The Hope Center.
You said headroom. Max headroom.
That show's great.
Assailing the Hope axis improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
Well, that's some disturbing imagery.
Oh, the guy's still alive? Huh. It's too bad this game couldn't have started out with this level.
Yeah, the beginning of this game was not great.
Nope. Well, the first 5 minutes are cool. when you're in the meat room.
Oh, are the hoses going to here? I still don't know where to stab, though. This is the problem.
I mean, there's a related video.
If you wanna look it up and see if it's something that I could figure out, let me know. I don't necessarily just want the answer yet.
The ending and final boss. No.
But I'm getting a little annoyed.
Oh no, you know how the evil within ends?
Not
That
really.
sounds awful. Do you fight a planet?
Yes.
That's how Dead Space ends.
Just so you know, if you get caught by that rope again, you do shoot the red light.
Oh, I already did that. Well, that was the Friday.
Oh, okay. I was talking to my mother. Oh no, a ghost. Wait,
Spooky ghost.
did you see a ghost yet?
No.
Oh. Oh. What the hell? Do I keep skipping past the brain part?
Test 92A. Electrode placement in M33.
Oh, there it is.
Pain region. Ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section
Oh.
F7.
See, it looks like this is awfully complicated for a door. You can just like put a chair up on the other side.
I got it!
I'm just set in motion. Is this
Like a nice aluminum chair.
your inner sanctum?
I see ghosts now, okay.
Research lab of your own. I am most
Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, it seemed very obvious. That was strange.
I didn't give you permission.
Did you see the hole right there?
Now we're both men of science.
It kind of looks
Men
like the folds of
science
the
and
brain,
dedicated
too.
to the pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah.
You
And I
can
thought I
show
already
me your
stabbed it.
experiments.
Oh, I thought that was
show
just
you
part of the
things.
brain.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster?
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
Why does that old man ghost have a little boy's voice?
No, the other
That's
thing has a little
Marcello.
boy's voice.
Is that?
No, but that little boy looks like an old man.
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like an old man, but no, it's not. It's a little boy.
Ew.
Motherfucker!
Something must have.
Stupid zombie took my last match. Oh god damn it. The last time I saved was before I made all my bolts. Ooh, more shotgun ammo. Thank you.
Oh, hey, did you hear Barry's coming back to Resident Evil?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, what game?
Revolutions 2.
Yeah, his daughter is one of the main characters, so he's going to be playable at some point during it.
I started Revelations.
Revelations 2? When
Yeah.
was that announced?
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was a Game Informer story. Barry's daughter has really short pants.
of course.
That's all I can really take away from what I saw. I liked Revelations. It was nice.
88C.
I tried playing it twice.
3.
I think I should play it on the computer.
Okay, so where do you think this hole is? Is it here?
Hope Center.
Well, remember, you're
I
like...
know.
Well, that one I can actually tell you exactly where, because I saw that in the video. I just have to reopen it.
Access improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
Is it here?
Yeah, of the Resident Evil games I've owned, Revelations is the only one I liked enough to finish.
Hold on. I know where it is.
That one's still alive.
Go down a little.
I already did it.
Oh, fuck you.
We're gonna experiment with other services and stuff to help stream, make that easier, but not today.
It's all good. What other Resident Evil games did you own that you never finished?
4
I never finished 3.
4 and what?
2.
The hospital has not
Oh,
received
really?
the
2's my
family's
favorite.
donation.
Well,
I mean, I tried. I didn't really give it its due, but I was like, man, I keep dying, and I don't have anything to save with.
when did you try playing that game?
A couple months ago.
Oh.
Where are your
Oh,
parents?
okay. Now I forgive you then.
I haven't finished Revelations, Survivor 2. I didn't play either of the
Came to inform you that the
case
hospital
file
will no
ones,
longer
whatever
be
they were
able to
called.
provide you with
The
assistance.
first one I ever played was 2. And this is when it came out on the
Your
64.
research will
So,
very
like, we didn't know any
quickly
better back then.
Yeah.
Right.
I played 1 and 2 to completion.
Yeah,
Started 3. Didn't
I played-
play Veronica.
Yeah, I played 3 on the computer and I finished it.
Finished 4. Finished 5. I hate myself for finishing 6. Didn't finish the first Survivor because it's a terrible game.
Just
Yes.
one more to go.
Didn't play the second one because the first one's a terrible game.
Yes. What about Outbreak?
Didn't play either Outbreak game. That's what I meant by case file, or I couldn't remember what it was called.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't play either of those.
Yeah, I played 2 like 4 or 5 times now.
Oh, and I didn't play Gaiden.
Oh, I wanted to try
Or
to get that.
Zero. I never played 0.
I played 0. I played them all again on the GameCube.
That's where I finished 1, was on the GameCube.
Yeah, and I never played the original Resident Evil 1. I have it for the DS of all things.
Oh. Weird.
I was a big fan of Resident Evil. I can't say that I am
No,
anymore.
they ruined everything.
Yeah.
The plot, the characters, the gameplay, it's all just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I finished. I'll go in order of the plot, I guess. I finished 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know there's another one.
Where do I put this one?
I tried playing Outbreak 1 and 2. I tried. I should have finished Code Veronica, but I got stuck, and then I never looked up like a walkthrough. But Code Veronica would probably have been my favorite one if I finished it.
Where do I put this one, Matt?
Oh, I don't know. That must be in the next video.
That's Steve Blum.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Sounds like Steve Blum.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It does sound like Steve Blum. I don't know, actually. I don't see where in the video because now this next video is in an entirely different area. Oh, wait. Oh, I can tell you in a minute.
I don't want to stab myself anymore because it hurts me every time I miss.
Is it right there? Oh, okay. If you keep going.
In relation to where?
Well, sorry, keep going to the right.
Okay.
You see that like dark spot that's almost at the edge of the brain if you keep going right?
Like here? Like past the line by the middle and bottom hook?
Yeah. Right in between that, but keep going. Over. I said right!
You're behind. I found it.
Oh.
You always forget that.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay, I got it. I opened the door.
This next part's pretty weird. It looks. Because you did this out in a different order than the guy in the video.
So I just really want to go save.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
You actually think if you locked me away, I would just cease to exist? Out of sight, out of mind. You did. You did. Didn't you? Oh, you were never out of my mind. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
Oh.
Spooky.
Well, those guys are dead. Oh, here's that. Oh.
Ghosts.
But I guess those aren't ghosts, they're memories. I watched, I actually finally watched a complete walkthrough of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
That game is awesome!
Whatever
It's
is
pretty
the
cool.
matter?
Now, the guy didn't... He kept saying stuff like he wasn't really sure what was happening, if it was real or in these people's minds.
It's real.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's about an AI that takes over the world and is torturing these last humans.
I understand from the book's point of view, it's real. But I think from the game's point of view, I think these people are in cryogenic sleep, and it's all in their minds, but he's making it real to them. Because there's that, you know, the rest of humanity is on the moon. Cryogenic sleep. And I don't think
game, I don't remember that from the game.
Yeah, that's in the game. No, as far as the book is concerned, yeah. It's all real.
For what I'm going to do to you. Peel or steam skin. Thoughts from the mind.
Yeah, I saw that in the video.
Ruvik?
Uh-oh. Oops. Yep, there he goes.
This sure got weird. Again.
Turn to red bugs.
I think it's supposed to be blood cells.
Oh. Weird.
But I don't know. It could be rose petals too. Video games.
Video games. The guy who was doing a Let's Play was Plague of Gripes.
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. And when they had the Nazi doctor, he just kept doing that. My favorite, the effeminate German accent, and I was like, I was like cracking up at work.
Nice.
Ja, isn't that weird? To fight this blood homunculus?
No. No, I do not. I think this is what our friend Chris Ott was telling me about. Fuck! I hit a tripwire.
Oop. Oh dear. That's interesting.
I'm getting really over this game right now.
That is kind of a cool. Oh, there you go. You're dead now. That is a pretty cool trap, though.
Yeah, no. Okay, good. No, it checkpointed me at this trap.
Oh, sweet. Thank God. Wait, have you finished chapter 9 yet?
No.
God damn.
Yeah.
That blood monster reminds me of. I know no one liked the game, and I'm not even really sure why I liked it, but Castlevania 64 would have the bleeding, like, Mary statues, and then the blood would become, like, an enemy you had to fight. But of course, that was the N64, so I kind of shudder to think what that must have looked like.
What the fuck?
Did you trip another wire?
No!
Oh.
I just don't like what happens next.
Ooh, sexy. Oh yeah.
No.
That's what I saw in the video. I was like, oh. This is like some Silent Hill shit. I wish. I wish the, I don't know people's names. Oh. But the guy who made...
Fuck, I died.
Wow.
I don't know what happened. That wall wouldn't let me through.
There was a chain on it?
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
It kind of looks muddy on my end. This better be the end of the chapter, because if not, the next save point we hit, we're done tonight. Like, I don't want to play anymore.
What's that, David? Is the Evil Within not a super interesting game?
It was getting better.
I was actually going to say, this chapter 9 is the best chapter so far.
I want you to look at what's happened so far during this recording.
I mean, like, the thing is, if I played this all in a row, I might be able to remember it better.
Yeah, me too.
But, like, yeah, you see? Yeah, there you go. But there's parts in this game that are cool. I wouldn't say the game is good, obviously.
No.
But, like, this whole chapter has been, like, consistently strange.
God damn it. The blood monster got me, but I think I figured out where I need to go. Yeah, this chapter definitely has been the most interesting thing to happen so far, at least consistently throughout the whole thing.
Oops.
Would you see me die?
Yeah.
Blood monster.
So I wish, although I think they did this. I think they did make a game together, but I wish the guy who made Resident Evil, the guy who made, Suda51, and the guy who made Silent Hill would all get together.
Well, the guy who made Resident Evil 4, did Shadows of the Damned, Suda.
That's right. But that game's like retarded. Like it's fun,
but it's not a horror game.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah. I still say I think Suda51 should go back to working on games by himself. Because they won't be games anymore at that point, but they'll be Suda51 games.
No More Heroes is still a Suda51 joint.
That's true. That's probably the most gamey game he's made.
God damn it!
Right. 2 is really good.
I mean,
like 2 is one of his like few games that I will play just because it's fun.
Yeah, I love No More Heroes too.
I really enjoyed it. Oh, you did this to us. I enjoyed that game, but then I started getting my ass kicked in the Resident Evil 4 type level. The cabin, or whatever. And I couldn't beat it, and I just gave up.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember that level. I don't remember being particularly difficult.
Well, I'm bad at games.
You gotta use your X. I mean, did you get like the proper katana at that point?
I wouldn't even know. I mean, this is forever. This is like 3 years ago at this point.
I mean, did you get like the orange one?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, because that chapter happens right when a new V katana opens up, and I was like, well, I don't have the money for it, but I want to play this level, and that level is, like, the enemies all have, like, buffed health, because you're supposed to get the strongest sword in the game before you play it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should try it again.
Yeah, and then, like, the trade-off is it's also super slow, but, you know, that's part of the reason, like, it's totally beatable with the previous sword, but it's definitely harder. I didn't start to, like, get the combat of that game until, like, the third to last boss. So I wasn't, like, having, like, active fun until then, and then I went through it again, and I was like, man, this game's great.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the first one.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of the problem with action games, is you kind of... you're supposed to be, like, built up on your own failures.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I lent Flower, Sun, and Rain to a friend, and I tried to warn them. I'm like, it's a great... Oh, that's cool. This part's kind of neat. It's a great game, but it's not a game.
No, it's not. It's really weird.
Yeah. Like,
and you have to buy, like, a copy that's in the box, otherwise it doesn't work, because you need the manual.
Well, I used a guide the entire time, because I can't do math.
Oh.
The entirety of the game is SAT math questions. But the story's fun.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. Weird Suda crap.
Yeah, I love that. I love that weird bastard.
Me too.
I met him. He's super nice.
I met him too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The wall.
Yeah, I always forget that you were there.
Yeah.
Sunflowers are nice. But just imagine, like, those are the kind of conversations that happened with my friend, like,
I know you're in
fucking,
here.
when we were in high school.
I can hear
Like,
you.
imagine if Resident Evil and Silent Hill got together. That'd be the craziest, scariest game ever.
And then it sucked.
Yeah.
Rich bastards.
Careful what you wish for, kids.
Oh wait, which one is this?
They need to be shown.
Shadows of the Dam? I'm like half in, half out, like,
Oh, he's talking about Flower, Sun, and Rain.
oh, like I'm just so bored to tears with the evil within.
Yep. Poof. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with that guy's hair. Is that a graphical glitch?
I didn't hear anything.
What? Which guy?
The guy who's talking and he's like, we gotta show him more priority. He's got the fucking... Like, his hair is going all wigged out. I think there's kids in there.
Ruben,
Oh, now he has a hat.
to climb.
Oh, those kids died. Or did they?
Wow.
No, he's on fire.
There.
Oh, that's not a kid. That's like a mom. Oh.
Are you even paying attention?
Well, I'm behind.
I know.
Oh, she burned up.
How do I get up there? Oh, there's
Oh.
the ladder. Okay.
God. Is this one of the... This is such a Japanese story.
You would know, Mr. Anime.
Why? What's happening in it?
Well, so... I'm gonna assume... I'm gonna assume that, this guy, Paul Rubens, with the Bernie face, became evil because a couple of bad people burned his barn down, made him burnt, killed his mother, so he decided to take revenge on the entirety of humanity. That is such a Japanese cliche.
I think that's literally like Sephiroth's origin.
Yeah, probably. And just a ton of stuff. There's always like... It's always like a guy who's like, a few people picked on me. Fuck humanity. And what do the Japanese have that, you know, what do they got going on that's got to make them so angsty?
Nuclear bomb.
Ah, pussies.
The fact that their population is dwindling incredibly fast, and soon they're just going to collapse in on themselves because no one has kids anymore.
Oh, good. I mean, not having kids is good.
Oh, okay. I see what I gotta do.
I mean, they were at the brink of, like, overpopulation, weren't they?
No, I don't think they ever were.
Oh.
They feel like it's like people are pointing to them and saying like this is like Japan as a society cannot exist for very long
Because of the Nietzsche JoJo's.
I mean their population is just dying.
The neats, Matt.
Yeah,
the neats.
Like everyone waits until like their 30s or 40s to have kids, and by then like their birth rate is drastically lower. You know.
So it's like a combination of Welcome to the NHK and Idiocracy.
Sure.
You've seen Welcome to the NHK?
Of course I have.
Oh my god, it's like one of my favorite animes ever.
Indeed.
If not the favorite. Like, yeah, no one ever knows it though.
That's weird.
Because it's so
I forget why I watched it, like what made me interested in it. It's pretty depressing, but it's hilariously depressing. Especially because when I watched it, I was like 22, maybe 24, and I was in that, you know, oh boy, I don't know what to do the rest of my life.
So you meet up with your old high school friend and make a porn game.
Yes. That game, yeah, I watched the anime, I read the manga, and I read the book.
Isn't the only difference between the anime and the other two is that he does pills and hallucinates in the manga, and he's just an idiot in the book?
I don't remember.
Or the anime.
I don't remember specifics. I only remember like. I feel like the only real differences were the endings.
Oh, what's the difference in the ending?
Well, again, I was talking to someone at work who just finished Welcome to the NHK, and I was trying to. Like, I get confused between them because it's been so long.
And you read all of them.
Yeah. So what I think happens in one of them, he actually becomes like a successful adult. Like he actually leaves his house and finds a job.
So she sees.
Yeah, and this like, I don't know if you want to call her his girlfriend, but like she, you know, she's okay too. But in one of them, I think it might be the book. It would make sense if it were the book. I don't think he does learn his lesson, and the girl isn't as empathetic as she is in the show. She just wants someone else to feel bad, so she feels better about herself.
Well, she commits suicide in the show, sort of.
Yeah, but you feel bad for her. Like, in the book, you don't. She's just, like, a shitty person.
I do have to thank our good friend Chris Ott for saying, like, he didn't want to give me any spoilers because he was playing through this too, and he's like, when you get to chapter 9, there's an enemy you think you're gonna fight, just don't, just run. And so I figured it was the blood monster, and guess what? It was the fucking blood monster, because even there, I didn't kill the blood monster.
It's not very many games just give you, like, the opportunity to say the blood monster.
Yes.
Did you ever play any of the One Chanbara games? Because they did, and they're fucking awful.
Yes, they are.
I didn't.
They got big old titties.
Sort of. It's not even, like, ridiculously cartoony anime boob. It's just normal.
I told you I've been watching Parasite, right? I had to have mentioned that.
Is there a bunch of anime boobs in there?
No, that's a horror anime.
Yeah.
They're up to episode 9, but I haven't seen 8 or 9 yet.
Man, I felt like such a smart guy when that show got announced, and I was like, man, I already know what that is.
I know, because...
You think it was Parasite Eve?
No, I actually knew what the anime was, because there was some reviewer I watched who mentioned the manga, because it's an older one.
Yeah, I read it. It got... I think I said this on the last Midnights, or maybe I said it on my show, I don't remember, but it got translated in 2004, and that's when I read it. It's actually from 93.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's old. So it's funny how it's getting an anime now, sort of like JoJo, how JoJo's so fucking old. Like, that started in the late 80s, I think.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're done. So thank you, everyone, for joining us for this episode of Midnights in the Lab. We will, I guess we'll come back to finish or keep playing through, even with, unless something egregious happens in the next chapter, we'll keep playing. But
well, it's funny how it's gotten more interesting, but now you're, like, done with the game.
So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Later.